Hello, howdy folks, how's it diddling? In this video, well, if you can't tell by the great blue facade behind me, and I've got the Peugeot as well, we're at the Great British Car Journey. Now, I haven't done any filming inside, but I will do, but that's not on this video. What's on the agenda for this video? Well, I'm here to test drive that. If you don't know what that is Simon from Smashing Pistons Jen Zee project. It is a Rover 200, it's a 1.6, and it's kind of been made to look like a Lotus. So we're going to be test driving that today and give my kind of honest opinion of what I think, because it's been a while since I've driven a Rover 200, especially this platform, even though there isn't much between the platforms, or is there? We'll find out. So join me as we take Jen Zee for a spin around the Dales. How much rust? All of it. So here we are. Project Jen Zee. What is Project Jen Zee? It's a 1996 or 7 P-Reg, possibly, Rover 200 or 216 that's been made to kind of look like if Lotus got hold of the four-door and decided to tweak it, a bit like the BRMs at the time. So you've got the BRM front mouth, but it's been sprayed a different colour. I really like that. That kind of really goes with the colour. Of course, you've got the BRM wheels, which look really great in that colour. And it's British Racing Green, so you can't go wrong. Now, let's look at the interior. So, interior, what do we have? Well, we have the seats lifted from a BRM. I like these seats. I've always had a thing about these seats, and they look good, which is something that that Rover got right. And it was such a shame that the BRM really didn't sell that well. It was a bit of a flop, but it's an underrated car. Now, I'm looking forward to driving this, and I'm looking forward because I've never sat in them seats before. So I'm intrigued. Now, the car has been lowered, I do believe, slightly. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out. But what's it like, the 1.6, compared to, say, the 1.4 and the 1.8 non-VVC? Let's have a look under the bonnet, shall we? So here is the mighty Rover K-Series engine, 1.6, 16 valve. Now, quite a lot of manufacturers would usually typically have an 8 valve engine. Rover liked the old twin cam 16 valve. There you go, in big letters, just to prove what it says. And also, if you forget when you open the bonnet. But yes, so the mighty power plant. Stock, as you can see, apart from a pod filter, and that's about it. So, should be able to get some really nice induction noises. Yes. Right, we're all buttoned in. I've got to get used to Rover clutches because they're very light, especially compared to the Peugeot. So here we go. Oh, that Clutch feels... Put this window up a bit. There we go. Put that window up a bit. Oh, I forgot how light the clutch is and the pedal. It doesn't really have much feeling, and I'd forgot about that. Like even the ZR. The ZR seems to have more kind of feeling in the clutch pedal. Oh. I'll let these other cars pass. I got horrifically sunburned yesterday at Retro Rides. And I'm getting sunburn on my sunburn. Right, off we go! Oh! She's peppy, she is. Oh! Peppy. Oh, I've missed an induction kit. It's just something, that kind of sound that you get. So folks, I used to own a Rover 200 this shape. Didn't have a 216 engine in. No, it was a 1.1 engine out of a Metro. But for saying that it was a 1.1, these cars are not particularly heavy. You kind of get the feel that they are a lot heavier and more bulky due to like the thickness of the door cards and just the feel of the car in general. But yeah, I like this a lot. She's tracks down the road nice. Not a bad engine, the 1.6. It's 1.6 16 valve, like I say. I'm not sure of the horsepower. I will put it up on the screen somewhere. Now, the release of the Rover 200 was back in 1995. Yeah, a long bloody time ago. And it was to replace the 200 series, what would be known as the R8 platform. These are known as the R3. And essentially the R3 platform is old. But the thing that I like about this is that they're cheap. You can buy a 3-door or a 5-door for less than £1,000. And you know what? I think it's a great way to get into cars, really. Now, I know people are not keen on Rovers, and I get that. Just as people are not keen on Fords. I'm one of them. I like a Ford, but they rust too quickly. And Japanese cars. Doesn't mean I don't hate them. Just slowing down a little bit so we got a bit of room between us and the car in front, so I can drop it down a couple of cogs and boot it. Kind of want to hear that induction sound. So into third. So what do I think so far? I really like it. And obviously putting non-standard alloys on a car. Now, I say non-standard. The wheels that are on this car, yeah, they were on the BRMs. They fit all the Rover 200 platforms and others as well. But this car would have come with something like guessing a 14-inch steel wheel with like a 185 65 14 tyre. You know, nothing, you know, comfy, but not exactly the grippiest. And then now we've gone to a 16-inch wheel. And almost, I do believe, a 205 width. So, but for saying it's got alloys, and I think it's lowered, I'm not sure, it rides really well. If you put low profile tyres and big sporty alloys on a car, it tends to ruin the handling. Not in the sense of track times and going around corners fast, but what I mean really is that it just tends to ruin the ride quality. It rides really smooth. I've been in as a service technician for a few years. I've driven a lot of modern cars, and I can genuinely say this Rover rides nicer, quieter than a lot of modern cars. But then again, that's not really hard, because modern cars now are just made. They're not really kind of, I don't know. Quantity seems to be the thing for many years now with car manufacturers. Quantity, not quality. And Rover did quality for many, many years. But let's be honest, since, let's say, the days before British Leyland took over, when you got the Rover P5 and the P6, they were cars that were developed, and the P6 was a technological vehicle. Now, they probably didn't spend as much money developing the R3 platform as they did with, say, the Rover P5, the P6, the SD1, but this actually rides really nice, as in really nice. I'm going over potholes, bumps in the road. I will say though, I'm not keen. Ooh. Simon, you've got a bit of pulsing with your brakes when you brake. Oh, that clutch pedal. Sounds like a creaky door at a haunted mansion. So we're currently, because we're near the Great British Car Journey, this is Matlock. To my right is the Riverside Fish and Chip Shop. From what I can tell, really nice fish and chips, really expensive. Oh, a Hyundai driver, what a surprise. Let's go a bit further round, through Matlock. Here we come, corner, 40 miles per hour, nice sweeping along, oh yes. Like it's on rails. Please don't hit me up the arse, Peugeot driver. Right folks, well, back here at Safe and Sound at the British Car Journey. I had a fun time driving Simon's car, Project Jen Zee. Absolute hoot. If you're thinking about getting a project car, consider a Rover 200. Not a bad little motor, and you don't have to do a great deal to make them look nice. Just a couple of more things to add, folks. So Simon from Smashing Pistons, who's got the wonderful Jen Zee project, the Rover 200, to look like a Lotus. He's done a review on the mighty Peugeot. So go over to Simon's channel at Smashing Pistons and give a like, comment, subscribe. He also does Patreon as well. So check out that channel. So hopefully in the future, be able to get with more YouTubers and do test drives, because I've had an absolute wonderful day. And it's just been brilliant. It's been really relaxed. The weather's come good. Granted, it is very hot as balls at the moment. It might not seem like it, because I reckon the humidity out here is about 110. Why? Well, I've got full sweat back and sweaty arse crack. Yep, I've got swamp arse. It's the joys of sitting in seats that are leather. But anyway, folks, remember what I said. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out Simon's channel, Smashing Pistons. Also, check out some other YouTubers that I follow, including Beards and Bangers, Alex's Assets, Tasty Classics, and a whole host of other YouTubers that I follow. So, give them a follow, and you never know, might see you at the next event. So that being said, folks, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, entirely up to you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all the jazz. Until next time, folks, have a good one, and remember, tidy bar.